Could climate lockdowns be on the horizon? According to Nigel Farage, the answer is yes.
His warning comes after the London mayor told Brits to stop driving, burning wood and more because of, you guessed it, pollution. The man himself, Nigel Farage, joins us right now. Nigel, good to see you. So tell us what's going on in London. How crazy is it getting? They're trying to stop you from driving, burning wood?
So here's the background. The background, of course, is all about climate change and pollution added onto that. Over the course of the last few years, Mayor Sadiq Khan of London has made most of central London 20-mile-per-hour speed limits. I'm not joking. It's 20 mph, even on dual roads in most of London. Speed cameras are being installed every single day of the week, and even at 2 o'clock in the morning. If you're doing 23 miles per hour, you will get flashed, you will get penalty points and a fine. Then they introduce low traffic neighborhoods, which means they literally block off some roads and make them pedestrian. All of which means the traffic gets worse, congestion gets worse, and hey, guess what? Pollution goes up. But that doesn't stop them. Then they've got the concept here of what's called a 15-minute city. That if you drive more than 15 minutes from your home, you'll have to start paying tolls and charges to do so. So all of this has been going on as, by the way, they build cycle lanes. They turn dual roads into one-lane roads with a cycle lane on the side, which for 20 hours a day is used by virtually nobody. And then this Tuesday, Mayor Khan says, the air quality in London today is going to be poor. And that's because summer has finally arrived on our little island, all right? So he says, please don't use your car unless it's absolutely necessary. Do not let your car idle. Do not burn wood, and so on and so forth. Now, if I'd said to you 4 years ago that we'd be locked down because of a flu-like virus that had come from China, you would not, on this program, have believed me. And I'm telling you here and now that in the name of climate change, in the name of pollution, we will, certainly in London, within the next few years, have a period when the mayor says you must not use your car at all, and air quality is so bad, you must stay at home. But if you do have to go to work, please use the subway. And by the way, the air quality on the subway is so bad, some days it's dangerous. This isn't about pollution. Nope. It isn't about climate change. It's about controlling our lives. We're becoming like China. And don't think it won't come to you, because it will.
It's the same panic peddling and the same hysteria hustling that they used to frighten people into silence and compliance during COVID. Fear equals control, and control equals power. And nobody should buy it, Nigel. No one. Because it's about China.
The way fear was used during the lockdown was extraordinary. Millions of our elderly people shut themselves in their homes, shut themselves off from their kids, their grandkids, from their neighbors, their friends, because government advertisements were telling them, if you leave your front door, you might die. They did it with COVID, and they'll do it with climate, and they'll do it with pollution. And the worrying thing about this is how few so-called conservative politicians and commentators are prepared to stand up to it. Yep. That's the thing that really worries me the most.
Nigel Farage, thanks for bringing the story to us, and fight on, forge on, lead the revolution. Thanks for joining us. You know, it's fascinating. You have people that are born free that are so willing to give up their freedoms, to accept mandates that are crazy, drive 20 miles an hour. Maybe they want you to ride a little scooter bike. More people have to stand up to this, and he's right. Parties have to push back on these crazy environmentalists.
It's because those conservatives who won't stand up are part of the elite. That's why, because the rules don't apply to them. It's all, you know, it's a big club.
It is.